So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I bought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself, and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, Elliot, dating shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
I hope you guys saw that video. At least 50 people messaged me to do a reaction on it. Here it goes. We've all been there before, so I don't want any of you making fun of him. Well, because that's my job. So let's list off everything that I could possibly find wrong with his game, with his energy. Let's get into it. Number one, first thing I gather from that video, beta energy, or as I like to call it, the barnacle energy. You never want to give off that barnacle energy with a woman, especially if you are a beta male. His problem is he is that good guy, the nice guy with bad game. That is a recipe for disaster. I don't care how many women you meet. You could meet 100 of them. You will not get one of them. That's how bad that type of game is. The nice guy with the bad game. That is a fucking disaster. Okay? Number two, flowers. I keep telling guys, do not bring flowers to your date. Do not get a girl flowers who's not your girlfriend, who hasn't earned it. You will scare her off. She's automatically going to put you in the boyfriend category, which means she'll appreciate the dinner dates, the money you're spending on her, the fun you're having with her. But in the end, she's not going to give it up to you. Nothing sexual is going to happen. You just automatically disproved yourself. You put yourself in a category that's hard to come out of. I have never in my life gotten a woman flowers because I never needed to. I know what I bring to the table. I don't have to impress a girl. That's what he tried doing right there. Anytime you're too nice, like this gentleman, anytime you try to impress a girl, it's almost as if a person approaching you, say in New York City, right, in Los Angeles, and they're being very nice to you. You don't know this person, they're a stranger. Automatically, your guard is going to go up. You're going to tell yourself, you're going to ask yourself, why is this person being so nice to me? What do they want from me? That's why being that nice guy like him, with that beta energy, he has no foundation, no alpha energy, no masculine foundation at all, no masculine energy. He will give every girl the ick feeling. Hands down. There isn't a doubt in my mind that he is still a virgin. I will bet anything this guy is still a virgin. You never give a woman flowers. I keep telling guys that and they don't learn. I don't understand this fascination with showing up with flowers, trying to impress her. What you're essentially telling her is, here, you're not going to like me for who I am and my personality, my character, so let me impress you with flowers, a nice dinner date, showing up in a nice car, being extra gentleman for you, pulling your chair out, opening the car door for you. Women know what's going on in your head. They know you're that nice guy because you get no women. They understand what's going on. He knows I'm not going to like him for who he is. So let me try to impress her, right? Let me try to buy her instead. That is fucking weak game. If you try running that game with any woman, 97% of the times you will fail. Number three, neediness. He gives off needy, thirsty energy. And this girl that I messaged the video to, she actually told me how needy his behavior is, the fact that he had to make a video about it and ask the other women for advice or what he did wrong. We'll get into that later. but neediness is one of the most unattractive qualities when it comes to women. Being too boring, being too predictable, and being too needy. You're being a needy barnacle. That is a major turnoff. 2 weeks of texting. Why are you texting a girl, calling her 2 weeks in a row before you set up the date? Even if you set up the date, why are you still reaching out to her? The phone is for logistic purposes. You are no longer a mystery. She knows everything about you. She knows you live a boring life. You have no other options. Your main focus is this one girl. That is highly unattractive. Live a busy life. Don't act like you're busy. Why would a woman have the incentive to go out with you on a date if she can just talk to you on the phone, get to know you via phone calls, FaceTime, text messaging? She doesn't have to see you. There's no incentive to see you anymore. Mystery gone, bro. That's how it works in this dating game. And the fact that you said, no one cares. No one, why doesn't anyone care? No, people care. They just don't care about weak men like yourself. They don't give a fuck about weak, nice guys like you who give off beta energy, who have low status. If you convey low status like you did in that entire video, no one gives a fuck about you. That is the real world we live in. So stop trying to seek everyone's approval, everyone's validation, especially the women, because they don't give a fuck about you. They don't feel sorry for you at all. They might comment on your video saying sweet, nice things. Oh, you'll find the girl of your dreams, but guess what? I'm not that girl. Every girl is thinking that. Oh, you'll find the right one, but not one of those girls is the right one for you that's commenting all that lovey-dovey shit because they feel bad for you. Women are very empathetic. Women show a lot of sympathy. Women are compassionate. Women are nurturing. They're not going to put you down like that, especially if you're a weak man. They're not going to kick a dog while he's down when he's conveying weakness like yourself. We went over that. Too nice. Anytime you're too nice to a person, automatically they're asking themselves, what does he want from me? Why is he being nice? They know you're a snake in disguise. Women do want the nice guy. When they say they want the nice guy, what they actually mean, fellas, I'm going to debunk this shit right now. What they mean when they say they want the nice guy is they want that nice guy to have alpha masculine traits first. This guy in the video is just nice. That is it. He doesn't have the foundation of being alpha or masculine. That will give every girl the ick feeling. Those are the nice guys that are very unattractive. But if you're, say, someone like Tom Hardy, Brad Pitt, masculine, alpha, and they also know how to be kind, loving, nice, tender, that is very attractive for a woman. He asked the ladies for advice at the end of the video. That is the last thing you want to do, my friend. Women do not give good dating advice. The fact that you didn't want to ask any of the men, you just wanted to seek the approval of women, that tells me the kind of person you are. And I saw on his Instagram that he's a comedian. So I hope this wasn't a skit. If this was a skit in order for him to get the approval and the validation of other girls so they feel sorry for him, that is a loser victim mentality. I have no respect for men that do that. If he actually set this entire video up, I don't mind shredding him at all. Because he is a comedian. The fact that he asked women for advice, nah, bro, that's the last thing you want to do. Okay? And I did reach out to this person. I messaged them and said, listen, I'll give you a free consultation so we can teach you everything that you're doing wrong. Let's unlearn that bad behavior that you've been taught. Let's reprogram your mind. He didn't even bother reaching out to me. So that potentially could tell me that this entire thing was a skit just to get the approval and validation from other women. And the last thing I wanted to write here, I'll post you a screenshot of the text message that one of the girls I'm with texted me when I asked her opinion of this video. She basically mentioned how needy he was. showing up with flowers, fancy dinner dates. Number one, that shit has to be earned with a woman. Okay? You don't do any of that unless you sleep with her first. Humans do not value what's given up freely, fellas. They only value what they earned, what they went through obstacles to obtain. So you have to make sure you never show up with flowers. Do not do fancy dinner dates unless you have slept with her first. Then it's okay to let her know, hey, listen, I want to take you out to dinner. I think you earned it. You deserve it. I think you're a cool girl. That means so much more to a woman, fellas. But the last thing, I didn't want to write this. The last thing my girl texted me was, he looks like a brown amorphous blob with glasses on, which tells me he's giving off beta barnacle energy. He's giving off neediness. He's giving off thirsty vibes. He's out of shape. He's not confident in himself. He seems very insecure, very weak, too nice of a guy. He thinks the world is fair, how you're the perfect gentleman, everyone should treat you well, and why no one cares about you. People just don't care about men like yourself. That's the brutal truth, bro. People don't care about men in general or the struggles they go through, but if you're a weak soy boy, they don't give a fuck about you. Women don't care about you. They'll take advantage of you, but no woman respects a weak man. That's the bottom line, fellas. So you need to develop yourself into becoming a strong, masculine alpha male. I'm not saying I'm the best one out there, right? But I'm only better than the person who's not bettering himself each and every day. I'm only better than that person. If you're fat, you're at the gym, I respect that so much. You're getting into shape, you're dieting, you're taking care of yourself. Those are the guys that I respect, right? Those are the guys that I'm not better than. Okay, I'm only better than men like this who don't better themselves each and every day. And I wanted to do this video not to rip them apart. I know it's all fun and games, but you guys have to learn from this. Women do not respect the nice guy. They don't. And I'm going to end it with this. Nice guys do not finish last. They finish first, all over their computer screens.